All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, YAHAWAHSHI'S, Barakah, Kodash, the belongs to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth in sincerity. And before I explain anything, just know that this is going to sound probably irritating just listening to this woman. So, this whole thing is about, as she will explain, I'm going to play the whole video, is about basically women can do whatever they want, basically. And it just gets dumber and dumber. Now, she could be Edomite or she could be Eve. I would probably perceive to be Edomite, but I wouldn't be surprised if she is an Eve. And it just gets dumber the way these women think, because, and they know it's wrong, but they love that freedom to do what they want in this society. And these are basically just demons. This is why even the elders even instructed me, be careful of any woman you deal with. We can exclude the ones that we don't know about on the streets, but this includes the ones that you even know about, because you never know who might be in their ear, or what type of mentality she already has, or what she's planning. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
Men don't have a say in women's sex life.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
No.
Does the fact that porn and OnlyFans exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid?
No. It means that we can use our body the way that we want to without men's control.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
Yes. And if you don't, you suck.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell sex, but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Because it's empowering to be able to do what you want with your body when you want to be able to do it.
But isn't that like shaming your own customers?
No.
Well, how can you be a victim of your own product?
Because it's my fucking body. My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
On the left side of a woman's brain, there is nothing right. And on the right side of a woman's brain, there is nothing left.
Warrior. So you can tell this woman has demons on her, because every time she talks, she's blinking. Then as you know, when the guy moves to the next question, her head jolts a different direction. As you hear the conversation, it just gets dumber and dumber, which means women will find any excuse, even Jake. But women will find any excuse to do what they want to do. Jake will also do the same thing. Believe it or not, these women just following what Jake does what men. Let me say this, because women are just following what men do anyways. So you get Jake or any man that'll promote a woman wearing the stuff that she's wearing, and then it's all right. Everybody can do it. Even the elder was telling me back during his time, the women the Israelite women was not wearing the stuff that these Edomite women was wearing. That goes to show you how our people follow anything. But this also goes to show you that Esau was already in the works of making this place collapse anyways. He already had the agenda going, right? But you have women like this that are super delusional that can actually think this. And as someone said in the comment board, we'll visit them in 10 years. See how they act now. You already know they're gonna be looking used up, already looking like Karens and all sorts of stuff. Ain't no good. Still no man in the house. Four baby daddies and all sorts of stuff. So I want to get into that word that she mentioned, empowered, right? So she says it's empowering to do basically what you want with your body. So the definition of power says to give power to or authority to. So when we backtrack, so she's saying it's empowering to give power to your body, which means you follow after the lust that you want to do in this world instead of being what you're supposed to be and restraining yourself. And that is the thing about the society. There's no restraint in a lot of things. The only restraint that comes in this place is if you break the law. But if you, so long as you don't break the law, you could do as much wicked stuff as you like, right? It says authorized as by law. So she says a man can't tell a woman what to do in her sex life. But that was authorized by the man. What I mean by that is, who allowed these women to do what they want to do? It'll be the man, which will be Esau, who says, yeah, y'all women can do what y'all want to do. Who allowed abortions? Who made abortions? A man. Who made OnlyFans? And I looked it up. It was a guy named Tim, a man. Which it was originally meant for cooking and all sorts of other stuff. And then 2018 pops in. Then it leads to what it is now, led by another man. I forgot the name already, Leonard or something like that. So all these things these women are saying that men can't control their sex life, it's already been controlled. What these women do on a daily basis is controlled by a man. But they love to ignore that part. And you can see it in her face when she kept blinking. You know she was just making up stuff off rip. The last question that was asked, she didn't answer it. When you actually sit there and listen to it, she did not basically answer that question. So it goes to show you how stupid these people are. Now, to go further with this, I went into this definition, which I already know, I've done it before, but the definition of liberty, right? It says, the quality or state of being free. Okay, you get it. The power to do as one pleases. Already hit the mark. Let's keep going. Freedom from physical restraint, freedom from arbitrary or despotic, which is basically a despot. Let's see. Actually, let's go down. Let me go straight to the point. Right here at 3. An action going beyond normal limits. And that's what these women are doing. Actually, that's what both the men and women are doing. Because even what we're doing as men ain't right. As far as the ones that's outside the truth. Adultery, sleep with another man's woman, all sorts of stuff, right? But this is primarily for these women that think they should be granted immunity. It says a breach of etiquette or propriety. Now let's go. It says familiarity. Let's go into that. Familiarity, the quality or state of being familiar, a state of close relationship, intimacy. Let's go down to. Let's keep going. Absence of ceremony and formality, an unduly informal act or expression, and propriety, a sexual liberty. And this is what these women are doing. It's a sexual liberty. It is an unduly informal. Notice I said the key word informal, which means it's not normal. But let's backtrack real quick, because I want to take it a step further. Let's go into that word etiquette. I'm going to copy, close it out, paste. The definition of etiquette, it says the conduct or procedure required by good breeding. Okay, I was not expecting that one. It says procedure required by good breeding or prescribed by authority to be observed in social or official life. Now, let's clear that one up, because some people would think like some sexual thing you could do in public. No, that is not the case. That's why they say or. So let's start from the top. It says the conduct or procedure required by good breeding. It stops there, which means in good breeding means the normal acts of the lay down with the person and have, or to pretty much have a child. Now, let's separate this. It says, or prescribed by authority to be observed in social or official life, meaning basically good manners, how you conduct yourself. That is, as you heard the term proper etiquette before, that is what that basically means in that particular area. means to basically have good manners, how you conduct yourself, to see that you're doing things right. And that's what this world hates. That's why even in its truth, we have good etiquette, because we know how to deal with people. And some people don't like that. Like, I mean, just to get to the point, there was altercation between one Nakium and another guy that was just visiting the area. Started some stuff. He started some stuff. We wanted to go hash it out, like, you know, properly, no fighting or anything. Guy gets upset because he knows that we're not there to fight him. Of course, he was drunk, and that's improper etiquette on that behalf. Dealing with a drunk person is never good. But this also proves that a lot of people don't like, some people or a lot of people don't like having a formal conversation or how to show themselves in an etiquette manner. That is the same with this. She can't handle herself in an etiquette manner. Why? Because she don't have no formal decency. She's saying it's okay to be a whore. You can't cut that no other way. And no matter how much you try to defend her, all she's saying is it's good. You okay to use your body as you please for however many men, for how much you ever want to show it, and it's all